Back. Let's see if I'm back. It'd be nice if I could refresh over here. It doesn't let me refresh. So let me go back over here. See, I'm in the wrong thing over here. Somehow I've got this set up to automatically go into my mod view. Which I probably changed today. And now I have to remember how I did it and how to get out of it. Ah, brother. Auto join race, no. Auto mod view, no. That's what I did. Now let's see if I can get a this over here like normal. I wonder if that's what interfered with me getting change that color to purple. Although you won't be able to see it over the border box back there because it kind of blends in or blends out, whatever the case may be. Anyways, good evening. How's everybody today? Looks like things are working. Let's see, bit right there, bit right there. All right, well, looks like things are working. I don't know if they are or not. Let me check the audio. Testing audio, 1, 2. Okay, it appears to be working. Anyways, how is it going, everybody, tonight? I'm doing okay. Just so you know, the season is over. The season is over. And we're going to do a little bit of a review up front on our season playing Torquay United in the Vanarama National League South in Football Manager. Didn't go quite as I wanted it to. There was definitely some outlier stuff going on with Football Manager. Basically, way outlier stuff going on with Football Manager. So, yeah, disappointed. Not necessarily disappointed in my play. I'm disappointed in the play of the game itself. Okay, so you can see we're past the end of the season here. Oh, go back over here. Let's see. So what I want to show you is our schedule. The season's over. We did have some achievements, which is nice. You can see here how we started the season off really well. We'll go through August, September, October. And you can see in that period of time, we lost 3 games. We won 12 games, and we drew 3 games. So pretty good. Yeah, so we had 6, we had 3, 6, 9, 12 wins, 3 draws, 3 losses in 18 games. You'll notice, though, that at the time that we lost to St. Albans, they were down towards the bottom of the table. Well, we drew. They were down towards the bottom of the table. Slow, I think, at this time was around mid-table. Avely was probably in the top third of the table at this time. Chelmsford was mid-table. You see all of our games that we lost or drew, at least this part of the season, were, I'm not counting the preseason. This part of the season were 1 goal. Welling was top of the table. Hamden and Richmond was mid-table. We can actually look at the game. So you can see these are 1-goal losses. Lost by a goal here, lost by a goal here, lost by a goal here. They're all 2-1 losses. And then going into November, had a 2-1 loss here. You can see our wins, 3-0, 1-0, 3-0. So we started off with 3 straight shutouts. Had a 5-1 win here. A 2-0 win here against Farnborough, who was a middle-of-the-table team. We had a 4-2 win against Tavistock. 3-0 win against Hemel Hempstead, which was probably a bottom third team at that time. A 7-1 win against Cray in the FA Cup third qualifying round. 1-0 win against Maidstone, again, a middle-of-the-table team. 3-2 win, which we barely edged out over Bognor Regis, who is a non-league team, semi-professional. You can see a lot of tight scores here, a lot of tight scores. So that is August, September, and October. So now we're going to go to November. I'm going to go November to February, through February, this 4-month period. So November, December, January, February. So you can see in this 4-month period, we had 3 losses. We had some big wins. Weymouth, which is a team in mid-table, 5-0. Taunton, bottom of the table, 4-0. Dartford, bottom of the table, 3-0. Bath City, who was above us in the league, they were probably like 4th or 5th at the time of this game. That was a 1-0 win. Beat Newport County, which was a team that was 50 places ahead of us in the English tier system. Newport was in League 2, like in 3rd place, I think, in League 2 at the time. So it was like 54 places above us in the can see here. Well, we can look at it. So Newport is in, let's go back. I'm not going to look at it now. But anyways, Newport's in League Two, about 50 places above us in the league. Tonbridge, who was above us at the time, we had a 0-0 draw. Hemel Hempstead, bottom third of the league, bottom fourth of the league. Not a very good team. They beat us 3-2. We seem to struggle. We beat Truro here 2-1, but Truro was like bottom of the league at the time. We were top third of the league. We seem to struggle against the teams that were at the bottom of the league. Here we beat Eastborough, which later we will lose to Eastborough in the FA Trophy, 3-1, I think it was. We beat them 5-2 here. Beat Chelmsford 3-0. So you can see in the months of November, 4 months, November, December, January, February, we lost 3 games. We drew 1, 2, 3, 4 games. And we won 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So in that 4-month period, we were 20 wins, 4 draws, 3 losses. So now here comes the outlier stuff. Here comes the total outlier stuff. So at this point, we were like 4th in the division. We were 4th in the league. We were actually pushing at that time for 3rd place to secure our place in the playoffs. And then the outlier happened. We lost to Weymouth, middle of the table team, 1-0. Again, a 1-goal loss. But we, at this time, again, this season, we had the top goal scorer in the league. He had like 35 goals in the league. And we lost 1-0. Couldn't score against him. Next game, we lose again to Farnborough, a middle of the table team, 1-0. Next game in the FA quarterfinal, we lost 2-1 to Chesterfield. Granted, they're a Vanarama National League team, so they were a full tier ahead of us at about like 20 to 24 places ahead of us. And the tier above the tier that we're in, we lost to them. We lost to Taunton, who wound up being like 2nd from the bottom in the league. We lost to them 2-1. Trouble scoring. Whereas here, we're scoring 2 goals, 2 goals, 3 goals, 2 goals, 3 goals, 3, 2, 4. We're not having any trouble scoring. But right here at the end of the season, Football Manager decides you're not going to win the league and you're going to struggle to get in the playoffs. Now, see, here's the thing. The board wanted us to finish mid-table. They'd be happy with mid-table. The media in the game, AI, picked us to finish mid-table. So when we're up here in 4th, what does the game start doing? It starts pushing us down towards mid-table. Like, you're not supposed to win the division. Your board expects you to get mid-table. That's their biggest expectation of you. The media selected you for mid-table. You're going to regress. You're going to regress to the mean of mid-table, which is what we decided you should be, because the AI in the game is the board, and the AI in the game is the media. So after 4 months of losing 3 games, we lose 4 games in a row. We finally won a game against, ironically enough, a team above us in our league. We scored 3 goals against them. And then we drew against Hamden and Richmond, another mid-table team. And then we lost against Yeovil, our final game of the season. So, to recap, I don't know if I counted the preseason, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 losses, of which 7 came in our final 12 games. To me, that's an outlier. That's where the game is broken and decides, you know what, we predicted you to be mid-table, so you're going to be mid-table. And we did make it in the playoffs. I think we came in 7th or 8th. We finished 7th or 8th to make it into the playoffs. And then we lost to Eastbourne Borough. But let me recap for this is just going to be the regular season. We had 10 losses in the regular season league matches, not counting the cup competitions. We had 10 losses across the whole season in the Vanarama South League competition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those losses came in our last 8 games. See, to me, that's an outlier. That's just the game has already decided you're not going to challenge for the league for automatic promotion. You're going to barely make it into the playoffs, and you are going to drop down to the position that we said you were going to be in at the beginning of the season. Outlier, just total outlier. That's the only way I can explain it. It's just inexplicable. Mid-table team. Taunton, bottom of the table. Tonbridge, Yeovil. Yeovil was leading the league, and they got automatic promotion at the end of the season. And then Weston-super-Mare, I believe, was also bottom or mid-table to bottom of the table. So they're still doing the playoffs here, but if we look at past positions, so we finished 6th. Western-super-Mare, they were middle of the table, but you can see down here we lost against Taunton. They finished 2nd from bottom. Weymouth finished 16th. These other teams that we lost to, Havant and whatever it is, they're mid-table to like bottom third of the table at just almost bottom third of the table. Western-super-Mare, they were 10th. Taunton bottom, Farnborough and Weymouth. Weymouth bottom third. Farnborough mid-table. So yeah, it's just outliers. So let's just look back on the previous games before the previous 5 games in February, we scored 2, 4, 6, 9, 11 goals. So we were averaging, what, 2 goals a game in those games? Didn't score any against Weymouth. Having the top goal scorer in the league, we didn't score any against Weymouth. Didn't score against Farnborough. Scored 1 against Taunton. I mean, just so actually what happened here, I got to this point where I lost in the league. I lost 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 6 games, 7 games in the league. At the end here, I just simulated these. I set the team, I set the tactics, and you have an option to either play the game out where you stand on the sidelines and you can make changes. You can make tactical changes. You can make changes to your players on the pitch. You can do shouts from the sideline to encourage, to praise your team, whatever. These last 5, I just set the team up and then I just simulated them. Because I was just, after this happened, I'm just like, that's it. Done. I am done with this save. I'm not done with the game, but I'm done with this save. Because our team actually started in 24th place with a -10. Let me see if I can pull that up. I don't know why it doesn't. You can see here, my guy, Aaron Jarvis, in all competitions, he scored 34 goals. He had like 30 goals in the league, I think, and he had about 4 goals in the competitions. He was the best player in the league. His average rating was 7.41. Player of the match 10 times. My goalkeeper had 15. Out of the 46 games that we played, my goalkeeper had a shutout in 1/3 of the games. Yeah, the game tanked me, basically. The game tanked me. So I want to look, though, and see. I know I should be able to see. I should be able to see not just past positions, but I think I should be able to see where I can see it. So now it's going to be Eastbourne against Worthing. So basically, the way it works is that the top team in the league, they get promoted to the next higher league. So they'll get promoted from the Vanarama National League South to the Vanarama National League. And then the other 6 teams go into the playoffs. And then the winner of the playoffs gets promoted also. And we lost against Eastbourne Borough in the first round. Trying to find I don't know if there's a way I can find that. Hey, Veggie, how's it going? I don't want to see the stage. I want to see, oh, I know where. Leagues in focus. See, it's not telling me here. So right now it's just showing me the playoffs. Well, maybe after the playoffs done. So our season's over. This guy was on loan. He was on a free loan to us. Basically, we didn't have to pay any money for him. But then when I contacted his club, Plymouth, they wanted 600,000 transfer fee. Over here, you can see what my transfer budget is for the new season. If I can keep my payroll down, see, the board is giving me less money than they did last year. It's just, I think that's one of the reasons I'm done, at least with Torquay for now, is because when they went into administration last year, we started off with negative 10 points, like I was saying. Their club is just totally messed up financially, totally messed up. Basically, when I came to start with them, they had $60,000 in the bank back in July when I first came here as a coach, and now they've got 420,000. So we took them to heights that they haven't seen in a while. Now the board is very happy with me. The board's very happy with me. The supporters are very happy with me. Um, yeah, tell me about it. They're disappointed with these three players' most recent performances. So am I. So am I. Well, let's just keep going here. Let's hit continue. Monthly financial update, overall balance $545,000. Merchandise income this month 383. We spent 358, so that's about 130. 125 profit loss this month. Let's see. So today is Wednesday. The transfer window opens here. I want to see when is this game? I want to see who wins the second promotion. Board, give me an A minus. B plus. Squad dynamics. Excellent. Very good. Yeah. Excellent team cohesion. Excellent club atmosphere. Very good leadership support. That's me, the leadership support. What do I have to respond to? Oh. Make Hull an offer for Weston. I can't afford it. I don't have the money. They want $45,000. You saw my budget over here is nothing. Unless I want to basically drop my payroll down to nothing. So that would be my payroll budget for the year. And then I would have to pay a lot of, this 45 isn't in the cards. It's not in the cards. Can't do it. So he's going to have to walk away. And he was a free loan, so that's going to be tough to deal with. Players to move between squads. Kenny Griffiths. Jarvis resumes training. No offers for 3 players. Yeah, I'm just going to have to let them walk. They'll just be out of contract at the end of the season. Well, I got to vote for my boy, Aaron Jarvis. Of course, look at this. 33 appearances, 34 goals, a goal a game. Didn't have any assists, but he was also the best player in the league, as we saw earlier. You must vote for a person in each placing available. Oh, do I need to vote for somebody in second place first? I don't get this. Looks like we got ads going on. Player of the season candidates. The results will be announced May 6th. Oh, tomorrow. Can I not vote for my own player? I don't get this. You must vote for a person in each placing available. What does that mean? What does that even mean? Okay, let's see. Probably who? Giorgio Rasulo? No, Lamar Reynolds. I can't vote for my own player. You kidding me? I mean, how do we know? Okay, I think I'm back, guys. Sorry, I lost track of the ads there. I don't know how this works. Future prospect. Sure. Sure. So it's like 60 bucks a week, right? That's what the average is. No, maybe 75 a week. So how much do my under 18s make? This guy right here, Neil Collum. He's a 2-star. He makes 150 per week. He's leaving, so we're going to recoup that 475. He's leaving. In fact, we're putting him out. Does somebody come please take him? So yeah, he's leaving. So right there, we could get 3 of these guys in. You are what? How about goals? Nope. Too rich. Not negotiable, huh? Yeah, I think we're going to pass. We're going to pass. He leaves 2, 3, 4, 5, but I'm not paying any of their salaries. So this is the beginning of transfer window. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to continue this save or not. Like I said, I kind of want to see how the league plays out, but I don't want to keep going because it's the first day of transfers. Um, ugh. So I think for right now, I'm just gonna check out my wait list on Is There Any Deal, ITAD. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do FHM 11. I haven't played the FHM 10 enough to really, haven't shown enough interest in it to really commit to buying the next year's edition of the game. I think I just want to play something different tonight. After, if you want to go back at some point and look and see, I explain what happened. I finished that season. I had like, how many games left? I had like 7 or 8 games left. Um, Actually, I think I had 10 games left in the season. So, just, I don't think you heard this, Veggie, but so basically what happened at the end of the season, between November, December, January, February, I lost 3 games. In the last 10 games of the season, I lost 5 league games. So I went from 4th place down to 8th place, finally clawed my way back up to 6th place, got into playoffs, and lost in the first round of the playoffs. But that outlier was just like a sucker punch from the game for me. Just a total outlier of how I played the rest of the season. Just, you know, just left a bad taste in my mouth for the game. I mean, I know I'm going to go back to it, but might be a little while. So let's see. You go over here. We can look at the. No, we look over here and go to Steam Summer Sale. Let's see. Do 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 do. Explore your discovery queue. View store page. Ignore. Huh. So much junk. See, I'm just not. I've never bought an anime game. So why does Steam keep showing me these anime games? Never bought one. I always ignore them in my list. And they keep coming up. Pullback Racers. A lot of kids' games. King of Retail 2. Ready to build another empire? Build your career as a retail manager from bodega to boardroom. Design your store, hire the right employees, and hustle to grow your business. Can you handle the pressure, or will you be a buck short? Welcome to King of Retail. I have Big Ambition, which reminds me a little bit of this. It's not good, just bad. Oh, here's the down. Much better than the first one, but I think it needs more time before being published to the world to play. The first one had HQ managers. This one is still a working progress, sadly. This game I played for 50 hours to figure out how to build and can't get it. The tutorial didn't give much help. You can't. And another thing I don't like is it seems like you build upwards and not outwards. Game has a huge amount of spelling mistakes. Tutorial's terrible. See, that's one thing that turns me off in a game right away. Is like they can't take the just they don't know how to use a spell checker in a game. There's a lot of bad stuff out there. Make tracks great again. Simulation management game how to make tracks great again only by ensuring trains depart the platform fully loaded with cargo. Can you earn more money and restore the station's greatness? Pretty boring game that doesn't live up to the hype. Sorry, I expected more unless I didn't understand the sarcasm in the game title. Will eventually stop providing certain colored trains almost entirely, but will flood you with those colored trucks. Two trucks share the same space, force you to ignore one of the colors regardless. Buggy after like 20 minutes if you don't get bored by then. Stellar Outpost Commander, real-time strategy game. No, I don't do real-time strategy. Esports Team Manager. No. Communist Manifesto, visual novel. I actually read part of this, the Communist Manifesto. And from what I read, it seemed like Marx's whole idea was you have the bourgeoisie holding down the proletariat. You got the bourgeoisie up here holding down the proletariat. And Marx's idea was flip them. So you got the proletariat, and then they're oppressing the bourgeoisie. I'm like, I think I read like 2 or 3 chapters of it. And I'm like, this is just baloney. Welcome to the Unfinished Game Testing Facility. As our new tester, you'll have to make your way through a series of unexpected experiments in this first-person adventure. Small puzzles, platforming, metagaming, and a group of silly NPC awaits you in this unpredictable factory. I do have some stuff in the cart. Astronauts, Beam MG, they're all on sale. Gear City, which I've heard is a really good tycoon game, and Wingspan. So let's see, 20, 40, 55, 65, 75, 78. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to change my Google thing to I'm thinking I'm going to change it to category is demos. Games and demos. This is a mature rated video game that may not be suited. It's a category, it's not a game. um, Yeah, this is a mature rated video game that may not be suitable for some viewers depending on the game that I play. So I have a demo for okay, updated my title to Football Manager 2024. Watch the VOD to see how the season ended. Now it's demo time. And I changed my category to games and demos. Um, Actually, I think I'll take Football Manager 2024 out of there to see how the Torquay. Watch the VOD to see how the Torquay season ended. So, Pop, just so you know, because I explained it to Veggie, just so you know, what happened at the end of the season from November, December, January, February, I lost 3 games. At the end of the season, when I was trying to do a playoff push and a try to push for automatic promotion, I lost 5 league games, 4 in a row, to teams that were mid-table to lower table. For me, that was a huge outlier. I mean, when I lost one, I'm like, okay. I lost the second one, I'm like, okay, FM. I lost the third one. Then I lost the fourth one. And one of them was to a team that was second from the bottom in the league. So I ended the season, I think it was like 27, 10, and 9. 27, 9, and 10. I lost 10 games. 5 of the 10 games that I lost came in like the last, 8 games of the season. I'm just like, and it got to the point where I simulated like the last 5 games of the season. I'm just like throwing my hands up in the air, like, okay, Football Manager, you win, I lose. So yeah, just so I think I'm just gonna just put Football Manager aside for a little bit. And just give it a little bit of a break. Let's see, we're going to go into game capture and we're going to go over here to say capture Gear City. So for some reason it doesn't want to come up. This is what it looks like. doesn't want to play nice. So maybe it's because of this. Thanks for trying Gear City. This is supposed to be a really good tycoon game along the lines of Railroad Tycoon, uh, Transportation Tycoon, um, Railway Empire, Transport Fever 2, all those games. Thanks for trying Gear City. If you enjoy the game, please support us by buying it. I think it's on sale right now for like 11 or 12 bucks. I might buy it. I tried the demo before. It was kind of like, if you have any questions, comments, or issues, post them on the forums or email me here. Thanks again and enjoy. Would you like to start the main tutorial?
Welcome to Gear City. Gear City's primary goal is fun.
I'll be the reader of that. Welcome to Gear City. Gear City's primary goal is fun. We attempt this by simulating historical and economic situations in the automobile industry. This is not your ordinary game, a tycoon game. So see, they bill themselves as a tycoon game. It is an economic business simulator. We strive to make the game as easy to play without compromising game mechanics. As such, the game has not been dumbed down like some tycoon games and has a higher than average learning curve. It may take you several hours to learn all the concepts in this game, but if you follow the main tutorial, you will understand the core fundamentals of the game in less than an hour. To continue the tutorial, click the Continue button. Ironically enough, if you wish to disable the tutorials, please click the green glowing Help button up here in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. During the tutorial, we will use a glow effects to show which buttons you should press, like down here, I guess. That's a glow effect. The tutorial window is movable by clicking and dragging the title bar at the top of the window. At the bottom of the tutorial window, you will find the tutorial audio option, currently disabled. You can adjust the playback volume with the sound effects slider in the settings window, over here, or by clicking the radio in the office room. The red glowing Continue button will allow you to continue the tutorial. Finally, in the upper right-hand corner of the screen is the green glowing Help button. The Help button opens the Help menu. With the Help menu, you can disable the tutorials, read the online manual, view the hotkeys for the room not available in main menu and new game screens, and open the chat room. You can access this menu in every part of the game. Go ahead and click the red glowing Continue button and explore the main menu. See right here, I think this is kind of a bit of an issue that I had. It's like, I mean, I'm not a programmer, but can't you program it so that this comes all the way down and then you would just see, like, it would come down? Because every time I'm wondering, is there anything else, any more that I need to read? How far down do I have to scroll? Are we done? No, we're not done yet. Oh, we're done. Okay. Okay. So they're giving us updates on the patches and stuff. Now, what do I have to do? It said click on the continue button, right? Okay. Main tutorial 3. The last one must have been 2. Custom starting year and difficulty levels are disabled in the demo. Okay. Scrolling here. Below the window is the start a new game window. Below this window is the start a new game window. Okay. Oh, where am I? Oh, okay. Below. Oh, okay. This is the one I should have grabbed. So this is over here like this. This is over here like this. And this one was like here. Below this window is the start a new game window. Okay, I'm like, okay. Oh, I thought I was dragging this one out of the way. Here you set the save file name, the basic starting settings, and which map you wish to play on. The window also contains the advanced starting options under the Option and Skills button. Recommend your first-time players you select later game years between 1950 and 1980 in easy difficulty. It doesn't say which map to choose, though. When you have finished setting up your game, click the red glowing Continue button in the Start a New Game window. Oh, this is the Start a New Game window. Because there's kind of a window here. There's a window here. There's a window here. Information here. I guess this is the only map we have, right? Okay, so we need to save the game as what? I don't know. Here you set the save file name, the basic starting settings. Clicking on this, nothing happens. So I guess we just go continue. Please delete the existing save file or choose a new file name. Well, you won't let me choose a new file name. I think this is where I stopped before. Oh, how about load game? Yeah, see, I tried playing it like in October. Let's see, Chicago, start year 1900, 1901. It seems you did not follow the tutorial exactly. Please return to R&D and complete the remaining parts of the tutorial. Going out. Yeah, I'm going to restart. So it looks like I have to it looks like there's a file inside my Steam file, my Steam folder that I need to delete. Inside my Steam Okay, let's see. Go to Steam apps, go to common, go to Gear City. I gotta tell you, this is not fun yet. Am I going to be able to find a save file? That's the question. And if I do find a save file, where might it be? Saved games. Let's delete all of these then. Should probably delete Placeholder text also. That was just, that was modified back in, let's see how this works. Do. Thanks for trying Gear City. Enjoy the game. If you have any questions, comments, continue. The main tutorial,
Welcome to
yes.
Gear City.
Continue. So they're telling me they've got the version news up here, but they're just telling me to click on, go ahead and click the red glowing continue button and explore the main menu. So continue. I guess I got to close this too, right? Where's the main menu? This over here? How about full screen? Okay. Well, how about if we run it again? I think the problem before was that it was going off my monitor, even though I had it set to 1920 by 1080, which is what this monitor is. It was going off the sides of the monitor. And maybe that's why OBS has trouble. Maybe that's why OBS had trouble. I guess when they say explore the main menu. Well, it doesn't say anything down here about main menu. Okay, so it says save game as. Now before, it said that you start in the 1950s to 1980s. This says for the tutorial, we're limiting you to easy mode. We also recommend not starting close to World War I or World War II and avoid pre-1950 China and Korea during the Korean War. Okay, so that's basically what they're telling me. They're just telling me that in a different way. And the other thing they were telling me, start between 1950 and 1980. And in this one, they're telling me don't start before 1950. Okay. It just seems like it'd just be easier to just have that one message up here if somebody's doing the tutorial instead of having it say the same thing multiple different ways. Now, I do not see here how I can actually control the name of the save game. Oh, look what it did. Welcome to the new game world map. Here you need to select the headquarters of your company. Depending on your game settings, you will receive a starting factory and branch at this location. Your selection also affects military contracts available during a war and the tax rate you pay. Based on which map you choose, there will be either dots or territories of land on the map below. If it is a city-based map, clicking on the dots will bring up the information for that city. If it's a territory-based map, clicking the landmass will bring up the information for that territory. Please click Continue, then select a location on the map. This is the city information window. For new players, the two critical details to look at are the population and per capita figures. I wonder, oh, going off the edge of the map here. I don't like that. So let's go bottom right. Oh. This is not gonna. Okay, so it did pick it up. Okay, finally. So now I can go top right, I can go bottom left, I can go bottom right. I think bottom right right now is empty. So concerning population, only a limited number of households. Are we doing see, I'd like to change it so that it's not scrolling when I move my cursor to the edge of the screen. Because I've got because I've got my monitor over here that I use to control my stream. Should I dare? Gosh, man. Oh, brother. What a mess. Dun, 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 dun. What a mess. I think actually when I tried playing this just by myself, I had similar issues, so I just didn't play it.